So how much do we get for selling here? 1.2 million. Nice. This is a very quick profit of... Whoa, hold your horses. To explain the best trade routes currently in Star Citizen and how profitable they can be, we need to start from the beginning. Now, trading in Star Citizen is a bit of a min-max process, so it's quite hard to pick which routes to run depending on the ship you have to hand. So, let me make that easier for you. Today, we are looking at 3 different trade routes with 3 different commodities that will allow you to get rich no matter what ship size you are working with. Sound good? Let's get into it. Before we start, don't forget there are currently 2 separate giveaways running this month. One for the Talon starter pack and one for the Drake Cutter starter pack. But we will talk about those and how you can enter a little bit later in the video. Now, these 3 trade routes will be split up based on the following criteria. 1. Ship size, i.e. small, medium or large. My sizing is based on the ship's SEU space. Below 100 is small, between 100 and 250 is medium, and anything higher than 250 is large. Criteria 2 is time spent, how long each route takes from purchase to sale. Criteria 3, profit, how much will you earn depending on SEU size and fuel costs. And finally, criteria 4, availability of the commodity. How available is the commodity you are going for, and will there actually be any stock at the purchase location? If there's no stock, then the route is basically pointless, as waiting around for long restock times is counterproductive. I mean, if McDonald's said, hey, we're out of Big Macs, but we might get some back at some point soon, would you wait in line for hours just for that big old meaty patty? I don't know where I was going with that analogy, but I mean, I probably would, to be honest. Anyway, I will also touch on how safe they are in relation to pirates, but to be honest, all of the locations are within Armistice Zones, so you won't be blown up whilst loading or selling your goods. Back off, trolls. Let's start with route number 1 for the small ships. Now, when trading in small quantities, you want to go for the more expensive commodities. This is to give you the most bang for your buck, until you can afford to fill a bigger ship. One of the best commodities currently in the game for this is gold. You can buy gold for around 5,700 UEC per SCU and sell it for around 7,500 UEC, netting you 1,800 UEC per SCU sold. Hence why doing a gold run in a smaller ship can still net you a nice wedge of money. Unfortunately though, Stinky Pete has been up to no good, meaning the gold stocks are quite low around Stanton right now. You therefore might have to wait a short while for restocks, as I mentioned with the McDonald's analogy. Now, the best route for gold currently is to buy it at the Shubin mining facility, SCD-1, down on Daymar, then take a flight and sell it at the Area 18 trading terminals found down on ArcCorp. You can instead take the gold to Orison on Crusader, to avoid the need to do that big quantum jump back and forth, which granted does take some time, but you will lose around 300 UEC per SCU when selling at Orison, opposed to selling at Area 18. So if you bought 100 SCU of gold, you would net 180,000 UEC by selling it on Area 18, but if you sold the same amount of gold on Orison, you would net 150,000 UEC. That's 30,000 less. So yes, going to Orison will of course save you time, but you'll likely have to wait for the gold to restock if you get back to the purchase location too quickly. So you may as well go to Area 18 for the extra 30k. Each run of this route takes around 25 minutes, give or take, depending on which ship you are flying, but I would say you can comfortably do 2 runs per hour no problem. The most stock of gold that I've seen at once is 96 SCU, meaning you would net around 172,000 UEC per run and 344,000 per hour. So that's pretty good for the smaller cargo ships. Next up is Trade Route 2. Now, Trade Route 2 and 3 are both good regardless of ship size. The difference here comes down to how much UEC you currently have in the bank and are able to invest into the trade by way of purchasing the goods. Trade Route 2 is a much cheaper option. The buy-in is lower, but this also means the profit is smaller. Whereas Trade Route 3 is a more expensive buy-in, but as you would expect, the profit is far greater, as I will explain shortly. The good thing about both routes is that the stock and demand of the commodities in question is always pretty high, so you should have no issue filling your cargo hold, and no waiting around. Let's begin with Route 2. Route 2 will start at HDMS Lathan down on Ariel, where you will be buying titanium, and the selling point will be the trading terminals at Lawville down on Hurston. Titanium costs 362 UEC per SCU to buy, and you sell it for 502 UEC, meaning you make 140 UEC per SCU sold. Now the route is really nice because it is short and cheap. It takes around 16 minutes to complete and will net you around 14,000 UEC per 100 SCU sold. So if you were to fill up a 456 SCU Carrack, you take home 64,000 UEC per run. You can comfortably complete 3, maybe 4 runs per hour, netting you 256,000 UEC. However, due to the route being a cheaper investment, the profit isn't huge, but it is stable and it is reliable to make some nice cash. Which brings us on to our third and final route. This is the best route in my opinion currently in the game, but it does come with a very hefty buy-in. You have to spend money to make money, right? Now the commodity we will be trading is arguably the most popular for trading right now, and that is beryl. It costs around 2,345 UEC per SCU to buy, and you will be selling it at 2,671 UEC, netting you 326 UEC per SCU sold. So for 100 SCU sold, you take home 32,600 UEC. But fear not, this route has plenty and plenty of stock, hence why I love it so much. I can fill up my Carrack every time and make 149,000 UEC profit per run, easy. And each run only takes around 16 minutes. Pretty crazy. So you will start by flying down to HDMS Ryder on ITA, where you will fill your cargo with beryl. Remember I said it was an expensive buy-in? Yeah, it's over $1 million to fill up the 456 SCU on my Carrack. Please no 30Ks, please no 30Ks. I know there's 30k protection, but what if that gets a 30k too? Is there 30k protected? What? Anyways, once you've warded off a panic attack about 30Ks and filled your cargo, take the short flight over to Lawville and head to the trading district. Here, you will sell all of the beryl and make a lovely profit. For the 1,069,000 it cost me to fill up my cargo hold, I sold it for 1.2 million and 17,000, netting us 149,000 per run. Again, you can just about cram 4 runs per hour, which will net you 596,000 UEC. So, over $1 million in profit every 2 hours. That's really not too bad at all. And bear in mind, if there was ever a stock or demand issue with one of the commodities, you could just flip between these 2 trade routes and wait until it rebalances itself to keep cash flow coming in. And that will do us. I hope you found a route that works for you in this video today. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed my content, as it really helps me tackle the endless life or death battle that is the YouTube algorithm. And before you go anywhere, let me tell you about both of this month's ship giveaways. First, I will start by telling you about our member only giveaway. You channel members out there show me some crazy support and I want to give something back. So for this month, channel members will have the chance to win the Talon Starter Pack. That's right, you will get all of these goodies on screen right now, and all you need to do is become a channel member to automatically be entered into the draw. It doesn't matter what tier you choose, the 99p tier gives you an equal chance of winning. However, the more generous you are, of course, the bigger the giveaway we can do next time. And obviously, each tier gives you a variety of rewards from me, so make sure to give them a read to see if any of them tickle your fancy. And I will announce the winner of the Talon giveaway on my live stream on the 10th of July, and also in a members only video that only you members will be able to see. Thank you again to all you channel members that show support. I'm so glad that I can give you something back with this beautiful Talon giveaway. But fear not, if you're not a channel member and you don't want to become a channel member, there's no problem at all. Here is our usual monthly subscriber giveaway. Enjoy. This month's ship giveaway is the Drake Cutter Starter Package, and I will also be throwing in the special Concierge Groundswell paint. All you need to do to be in with a chance of winning is the following. Subscribe to my channel with the notification bell turned on, please. Like this video and leave a comment below that contains the buzzword Give June. all one word, just like you are seeing on screen right now. This will gain you 1 entry. However, if you'd like more free entries, then head over to my other socials such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, find the Drake Cutter giveaway post, and follow the instructions on that post. Each platform is 1 additional entry, and all the links can be found in the description below. I will announce the winner on my first live stream in July here on YouTube. Please remember that if you are entering on YouTube, I will need a way to get in contact with you, so please have an email address on your YouTube channel's About section. Good luck and peace.
Who's that?
Can't tell. He's in the mask again. Is it Gollum? Is it Gandalf?
Ask your friend.
Yeah, well you can ask your mum, cause I heard her screaming out last night. It's CFA. And we don't hydrate, we don't posture check, cause we want that cake.
The tiny hand.